beat it up, they wine and dine her, and then now she realizing that, hey, these guys don't care about what I have to bring to the table.
Will continue to live. I need someone that can afford to live how I live now.
Yeah, so look, hey, they can't afford the lifestyle that you want. And this is, you guys got to think about this, okay? Once you leave the United States, women's expectations fall off of a cliff. Women's expectations financially, like the financial burden, it falls off of a cliff. They don't have the same expectations. So you have to ask yourself as a man, what is the return on investment? What's the ROI on that? Even if people, a lot of these girls be like, you passport bros, you guys never go to Italy or France or Sweden or Denmark or none of these white countries. And the reason why is because the men are looking at it and say, why would I go to these places where it's slightly more expensive? Why go there instead of a tropical location? Tropical, cheaper, tan, beautiful women. Like, but she's color struck too, by the way. She's color struck. She wanted a white boy and it blew up in her face. Okay? I need someone that can afford to live how I live now, and I don't believe in France I can do that. Yeah, you're gonna have to go back to the US. You're gonna have to run your ass back to the US. Okay? You failed.
And I don't believe in building a man. And French men, they know romance.
They know romance, so she says they know romance. Her version of romance is getting her head stuffed in the pillow on the couch. Watching Riddick. She got her head stuffed in a pillow. These French guys are so romantic.
There's no question about that. But if you want someone consistent, don't date a French man. At this stage of my life, I value stability, effort, consistency, someone I can rely on over the cute romantic French charm.
So she got ran out of France. All right. Now, like I said, in the comment section, you guys tell me, did she get ran out or did she self deport? A self deportation. Hey, I can't. I moved here. I moved all my stuff here. I had a vision, and when I got here, it wasn't what it is. You see the same thing.
Welcome to Two Runners right now. Yes, just back in the series of They Can't Do What We Can Do. Passport Brothers. Passport Sisters can't do what we can do. And it's just a fact. Um, this is a story of a girl going over to France, trying to make it over there, and finding out that she cannot do what we can do. There are successful brothers that you can go to France and meet a woman and have a relationship because overseas they expect men to be men. And if you go over there and want to be a protector, provider, you can do that. But women are overseas are trying to need to be more of a woman. Can you cook, clean, provide, make a man feel good, make a man um, want to do these things for you, make a man be his peace, be his helpmate, and it's just we see the facts are just too real, and like one of my brothers said, the internet will tell on us all. The truth is the truth, and just a story. But yeah, they can't do what we can do. They can go all over the world, and the best place a woman has to date is America. An American woman, and it's probably the worst place for a Black American man to date. So these are two. Kind of when you go overseas, you will see it is what it is. The truth is the truth. But you know, here's the story.
Second is finding my person. And Frenchmen aren't it. And let me give you a few reasons why. One, ambition matters to me. And men in the south of France, they really don't want to work, you know? They are not career focused at all. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that just does not work for me. And I can't be with someone where I'm more ambitious than they are. Two, lifestyle alignment is super important to me. And honestly, the salaries in France just don't match the life that I am currently living and will continue to live. I need someone that can afford to live how I live now. And I don't believe in building a man. And French men, they know romance. There's no question about that. But if you want someone consistent, don't date a French man. At this
Oh shit, I'm playing the same video again. Oops. Here we go. Part 1. My bad.
two main goals. The first is building wealth.
So her first goal is building wealth, okay? Which, as a woman, you got to think about it, okay? As a woman in these other countries, if you ask a woman in these other countries what their first goal in life is, it's not to build wealth. Okay?
Someone that's been paying her own bills since she was 17, financial stability and building wealth is my #1 priority. I love the slower pace of life in France, the markets, the croissants, the calmness that came with it. But I realize that the US is ultimately where I'm going to thrive the most as a
So she can't make, so basically she's not making any money online, okay? Even though she's a content creator, so she has to go back to the US. So I'm just trying to figure out what her logic was. What was her logic going to France? What was the logic behind that? Okay? What was the logic?
Just the other day in my inbox, I got asked to go to an in-person event in New York, which is paid, and that wouldn't have happened if I was in France. France gave me peace, but the US gives me opportunity. And right now I'm focused on building a version of my life that's both peaceful and profitable. Here's the tea.
Yeah, so there you go. It is what it is. This is really, and I'm gonna show you guys another. So basically, she's trying to be a capitalistic girl. I got one more I want to show y'all. How to get money from old men. So this is what this girl right here, this sister girl here, okay? She was hoping that she would go to the south of France and get her a